Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Hello Day Without With Astronomy. Let's take a look at what's been going on in Elite and on the channel. First of all, we finally have a fix for the pulse wave analyzer. The pulse wave analyzer has been broken for months now, where it's been really weird. Some ships it would work on and some ships it didn't work on, and it would show rocks behind you, and maybe if you like FA off, then sometimes it was really odd. Frontier's now pushed a patch, and as far as I know, I haven't seen anything else. At least it seems to be working. I've been briefly testing it, seems to work just fine, and I haven't heard anyone having any issues with it. Seems like whatever Frontier's done, it's working, and it's nice to see. A shame it took so long to get it fixed, but nice to see that it's now back. So I'll probably have to dive in and take a better look at core mining, especially with the new mining prices that has been altered here recently. Core mining could be quite profitable. I'm also looking into some laser mining at the moment, which you can still be very profitable. People seem to have been writing it off completely. I don't think you should, but if you've been watching my videos recently, you'll probably know what I'm up to regarding that. I have a couple of videos coming out on that topic. What is not so nice to see is a couple of weeks back, we had a community goal where the Sirius atmospheric, I believe, was looking for exploration data on ammonia worlds, and the reward was an increase, a 3 times increase for 2 weeks to the payout of exploration data if sold to a specific station. Both doing the community goal itself and through the first couple of days, this 3 times bonus applied to credits if sold to the right station. But that meant that in turn it would also mean you get a 3 times bonus to your rank increase, meaning you could reach Exploration Elite a lot quicker than you otherwise would be able to outside this event. By now the event should almost be over when this video goes live. There should only be a couple of days left of it. But a couple of days after the reward was issued and people could begin selling their exploration data, Frontier did a shadow nerf of this, basically meaning that the 3 times bonus only applied to credit but not to exploration rank. I tried to reach out to Frontier and ask them about this, why they have done this, if this is intentional, and I got complete silence. I got nothing. And frankly, I'm getting a little tired of this kind of shit, because we've seen it before with Frontier's shadow nerfing things and just not telling people about it. And whenever I've been confronting them about it in the past, what they said, oh, that's a mistake, sorry, we missed that, it won't happen again. But it always happens again and again and again. And it's funny, it's never buffs that seems to be shadow buffed. It's always nerfs. I'm just going to go and assume that this was intentional and that they just didn't want people to progress in rank too far because they didn't think this through. I don't know. Unfortunately, that's not working anymore. You can still get the 3 times bonus. I believe that lasts until Christmas or something. But you're not going to get the increase in rank. You're only going to get the increased payout, which is still pretty nice. Also, last week, Frontier hosted their last live stream of the year, where they looked back on some of the events that happened over the last year in Elite. And also, this is where they showcased their 3rd dev diary regarding Odyssey. This one focused around combat, and we got a little bit additional information, not a whole lot in the dev diary itself, but the meat of the information was actually given in an interview given on the live stream. I really would wish, though, that they would just take that information in the interview and put that into the dev diary, because to me, that was the dev diary. The dev diaries, as I see them right now, is just a teaser trailer. And while that's fine, while they're pretty, I wish, I mean, the name dev diary kind of indicates that it's like, now we go in, we talk about the nitty-gritty details, at least how I see it. And I wish that they would be that. I wish if we had the level of detail from that interview, which was really good, really informative, and a lot of questions was answered in that interview. I wish we could get that amount of information into a dev diary. I know that would make them a lot longer, but I wouldn't mind that at all. And by all means, go keep making teaser trailers, but it would be nice if that level of detail was in the dev diaries, I think, rather than being something, I'll have to go and find on a old live stream and like find the right timestamp, that kind of stuff. But I'm definitely looking forward to see what Frontier has in store for us next year regarding Odyssey. Now that, of course, Odyssey can't be pre-ordered, and we know there's going to be some kind of alpha test at some point. When that's going to happen, I don't know. But I would probably expect it to be in the not too distant future, given the guest timeline, well, for when the show posts to be released. I think some people are saying it should be end of Q1, because Frontier mentioned that at some point, but then there's also the semi-leak date, that's the end of April, which of course is in Q2, so I don't know. But I'm expecting we're going to see alpha tests running pretty soon, at least some information coming out regarding when these alpha tests are going to start and how they're going to be running and that kind of stuff. Personally, I think they're going to be running a lot like we see with the betas, where they open up for the alpha test in 1-2 weeks maybe. Then they close them down again, they go back, they fix bugs, and then they open them up again for a couple of weeks and then close them down and then go through the cycle a couple of times. And whether there's going to be a public beta where everybody can go in and beta test, I don't know either, but we'll have to wait and see. But at least Odyssey is slowly coming closer, and I'm really much looking forward to getting my hands on it and going in and getting the first playtime in Odyssey. In more in-game news, a new outpost has been opened at the top of the galaxy. This outpost of the system is located 5,500 light years straight up north, or whatever you want to call that, straight up from the bubble. So it's not that far away, and it does give some amazing views up there, looking down on the galaxy. Problem is, you can't reach the system with conventional jump drives. You have to use a fleet carrier in order to get into the system, simply because the systems up there are so spread out that the jump distances from one star to the next is so great you cannot reach it. It's just out of reach completely. And because of this, there's been many player communities who are arranging trips for players who may not have access to fleet carriers so they can get in. The New Player Initiative hosted one last week where they took people up there, gave them a chance to go up, get their screenshots, take a look around, explore the system a little bit, and then fly people back. And I'm actually planning to do something similar. If you do not have access to a fleet carrier and you want to get up there and you want to have a look at it, then listen now. So what I'll be doing is on the 1st of January at 12 o'clock in-game time, all this information will be in the description, by the way, but at 12 o'clock in-game time, so that's noon in-game time, I'm going to be leaving the Terra X home system, which is LP547-159, again, in the description. There, my fleet carrier, the D2A NorthStar, will depart, and it will be spending the next approximately 6-7 hours going up to the system, and it will then be parked there for the weekend. The 1st of January is a Friday, so we're going to be jumping up there. You then have all weekend, fly around up there, explore the system if you want to. And on the 3rd of January at 6 o'clock or 18 o'clock, so that is 6 p.m. in-game time, I'm going to be flying back. Remember, you can't get out of the system with conventional jump drive. You have to go out on a fleet carrier. So be on the carrier if you want to go back. Again, the idea is I'm flying from the bubble, flying you all the way up there. It takes about 6 hours. You get a weekend up there to explore the system, get all your screenshots, get the videos you want. And then at the end of the weekend, I'm going to jump back down to the bubble and park again in the system where we originally started. Of other events, I've been hosting the D2A Christmas event where there's some awesome paint jobs up for grabs. The chance to enter has now been closed. I closed that yesterday. And that means I have now opened up for voting. That means if you head over to the D2A community Discord server, you can join that on discord.d2a.com. You will find a number of channels in there related to this Christmas event where you can now go in, you can find all the screenshots that's been posted in the 2 different categories. Remember, I'm doing both modified and unmodified screenshots that people can post. And there's going to be 3 winners in each category with a total of 6 winners. And you can now go in and you can vote for the screenshot you like. You do that by simply adding the specific reaction you have to add. I'll be posting more information about it on Discord. There's a news channel regarding this event where you can read more about the rules and how this works. But you can now go in and you can then click which pictures you like. And the one that has the most votes at the end of the week is going to be the winners. I'm probably going to do a little video like showcasing the screenshots and that kind of thing and announcing the winners and that kind of stuff. And for all of you guys who are posting amazing screenshots, I wish you the best of luck. And that just leaves you with live streams. There will be an increased number of live streams here the next week, maybe 2 weeks even, because I'm off from work for Christmas vacation, meaning I have a little bit extra time. Well, of course, I am also going off for like family stuff, but when time permits, I'm going to try to get some more live streams going. I don't have a specific plan. I'm going to announce them probably like 30-45 minutes ahead of time on Discord when they have an off the normal schedule. But the live stream tomorrow is still on and its usual time spot at 8 o'clock in-game time. Topic for tomorrow, I think what I'll be doing is go out and get some of the materials I need for that anti-Xeno build. I was lacking a few materials and there was some stuff I needed to unlock, some of the weapons that apparently I'd never unlocked. So I think I'll go out and do that on a live stream tomorrow so we can get that ship finished and up and running. That would be really, really nice. So I hope I will see you there. And again, it's going to be live streamed both here on YouTube and on Twitch, and it's going to be 8 o'clock in-game time tomorrow. So that's going to be it for this time. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And until next time, I will see you guys in space.